Good morning! 9:35 on a Sunday, but not just any Sunday. It is Super Bowl Sunday. It might as well be a national holiday by now. Yes, Super Bowl 51 between the New England Patriots and the Atlanta Falcons. I will have that game for you right here. We'll do a little backdrop to the game. Of course, Atlanta is on fire going into the Super Bowl. Has one of the best offenses, if not ever. Definitely within my lifetime. They got Julio Jones. They've got a devastating running attack with both Devontae Freeman and somebody I've seen play in person, Tevin Coleman, when he was with Indiana. And then Matt Ryan, MVP of the league, as announced last night. They are, and of course, Julio Jones. I don't know if I've mentioned Julio Jones yet. But, I mean, even as you go down the list, Julio Jones and Mohamed Sanu is their second receiver. That's not a bad option at all. And then they have, like, Taylor Gabriel. Just guys that can get it done. And they have a slew of them. Their defense, it's not as prolific, I'd say, as New England's, but they can definitely stop you. New England is going to have a tough task. In the backdrop for New England, they're here yet again. The 4-game suspension for Tom Brady did not stop the New England Patriots from reaching the Super Bowl, as if anybody thought it would. They are here. They beat the Pittsburgh Steelers pretty easily, we'll say, in the AFC title game. Talk about easy, the Packers. Ooh, boy. That made me happy to see as a Lions fan. The Packers getting mollywopped by the Falcons in the NFC Championship. But New England, they're here again. They're doing the same thing they've always done, which is winning with guys that, they didn't work elsewhere in the league. They came to New England, and all of a sudden, and I mean, my goodness, Bill Belichick has found some gems. He is now, there's Julian Edelman, a college quarterback. He's one of their best wide receivers. Danny Amendola. And now they got this guy, Chris Hogan, who is turning into one of their better receivers. It's something about short white guys on the New England Patriots receiving core that seems to work really well. And, of course, as always, you have LeGarrette Blount in the backfield. They have really a trio of running backs. I can't remember the other's name. They got LeGarrette Blount, Dion Lewis, and somebody else. I'm sure we might find out as the game goes along if it's important to us. And then you got the GOAT. You got Tom Brady, who is trying to win his 5th Super Bowl, along with Bill Belichick later tonight. And that is who we are going to be playing as, the New England Patriots, because I have this rule. I will never bet against Tom Brady. It may be because I'm partial, because I'm a Michigan fan. He went to Michigan. But I never bet against Tom Brady. And I've always said, I don't really have a second favorite team. But if I did, New England's close because I'm a Tom Brady guy. I love Tom Brady. It's good to root for a winner, but the Lions are always my primary. But New England, when it gets to be this time of year, because the Lions are always out, New England is always my go-to. So Tom Brady and the New England Patriots, that's who we are going to be playing against, not just because they're a higher overall, just because that's my prediction to win the game is New England. The uniforms will be authentic. We will be wearing the whites as New England, and Atlanta to wear the red. That is how we are going to do it today. So we will go ahead, click ready, and we'll do some settings. I am going to play the full game, so we're going to bump this up to 15 minutes. We want the Super Bowl. Don't want even teams. Sell clock. Yeah, we'll keep that just how it is. Super Bowl LI Stadium. There it is. That's good. So let's get out to the Super Bowl. New England Patriots and Atlanta Falcons. It's going to be a good one.
everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. The time for talk is over as we are just mere moments away from the Super Bowl. Two teams now have a chance to prove they are the best. It's the Patriots going up against the Falcons. So the time has come. Let's send you out to the stadium and join the two men that will have the Super Bowl call. Here are Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
Larry, they broke ground on this place in the year 2000, opened it in August of 2002, and it's been the home of this franchise ever since. Welcome to NRG Stadium in Houston. We count down to kickoff in what should be an epic one here between the New England Patriots and the Atlanta Falcons. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Guyton, and it is our extreme privilege to be on hand for the Super Bowl. And I can't help but look down on this field, partner, and think about the history of this game and all the great players, all the great teams that have stood on the field for this moment. So special.
This game is so historic that while we call it the Super Bowl now, that wasn't even the name of the first couple. It's the AFL NFL World Championship game before the Super Bowl really took hold. And think about the Green Bay Packers winning the first two that got us kicked off and started towards where we are today.
And with the whole world watching, at the end of this game, at the end of tonight, one of these two sides, they get to etch their name in NFL immortality.
No doubt about it. They hold up the ultimate symbol of victory in this league, the Lombardi Trophy.
All right, coin toss done and over with. Dion Lewis back to return. We're going to get the ball first. And Matt Bosher will kick it to us. Punter for Atlanta. The time for talk over. And it's time to play the game. Super Bowl 51.
We begin the next half century of Super
underway.
Bowls to a strobe of flashes. Super Bowl 51 from Houston.
Amendola to take it. Dion Lewis not to that side. Almost an okay return. Almost broke that up that hole. And we will start at the 25.
And the Patriots coming onto the field led by Tom Brady, getting set for his 7th Super Bowl appearance. Now, his counterpart, Matt Ryan, this will be his first. That's obviously a storyline. Is it overhyped, Charles?
I think it's probably overhyped, but I still think it's significant because Tom Brady doesn't have to do any guessing. He has a routine for the Super Bowl that he's been able to
so we
follow
don't want to force the issue too much early. But Atlanta comes out with a run commit, so we might want to audible to something just quickly, but I don't really have anything. We're just going to run it anyway. There were no good audibles in there. And, whoa! First down, LeGarrette Blount, 14 yards. Wow.
I think when it's 2-3 Super Bowls, not nearly the same advantage because
how about it? It said, hey, don't run against this formation. They run committed right up the middle. And we went off to the side on the counter.
Leading into the Super Bowl, so we'll see how they handle it.
Atlanta's defense is built on speed. Look at the linebacker position.
And another all right run. That's 4 yards for LeGarrette Blount.
The test for them is
LeGarrette Blount, a powerful back.
That's why I think LeGarrette Blount is a bigger factor in the Super Bowl than he was against the Pittsburgh Steelers. I think they're going to want to control the game with their
and
running
Dion
game,
Lewis.
and Blount will be a key factor, much more so.
He'll be the secondary.
James White catching passes out of the backfield.
Yeah, there's the other name, James White. James White is the third back for New England. We'll see if we see him today.
Now Brady throwing on second down.
That'll be Langle. Who the heck is that? Is that a third tight end on this New England roster? I'm going to assume that's what that is. Rob Gronkowski, of course, out. We have Martellus Bennett at the tight end spot. A little out route. Langle got the first down.
It reminds me of what one great tight end told me once.
And that's pretty much where I'm going to stay, is these strategy calls. Love myself some crossing routes, some out routes. Already at the 50.
From midfield, here's Brady.
And there's Kevin. Chris Hogan. I called him Kevin Hogan. Chris Hogan to the 36. We're 2 for 2 with Brady.
He relies so much on Julian Edelman, about 10 targets per game this year. But Chris Hogan obviously came to life against the Steelers. Well, he did before that, but he can have an impact, too, in this Super Bowl.
He certainly can, and that's the beauty of Tom Brady playing quarterback. If you find your way open, he will find you. So I think Chris Hogan could have an impact on the game. Martellus Bennett at tight end could have an impact. Danny Amendola from the
would have appreciated a block there. Instead of my offensive lineman just running downfield, we could have broke that big.
Definitely find you. And say hello to the Atlanta Falcons on defense. So many.
And this is the defense we are going up against.
Second-year starters. And they're going to have their hands full against Tom Brady and the Patriots in the Super Bowl.
They certainly are. And when you're talking about some of those baby faces, think about these rookie starters. Deion Jones at middle linebacker. Devondre Campbell at outside linebacker. Keanu Neal at safety.
Do we stick with the run here?
Guy that I'm keeping my eye on for this game. That's Vic Beasley.
Or go with the pass. I think I'm going to go for the run, just get a little chunk here. And we didn't get much of anything, only a yard.
Have a few strip sacks.
Deion Lewis on the carry. Did not. They're not going to even get a credit him with a yard.
Nice job there defensively to clamp down, because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well.
There we go. Deion Lewis waited long enough. First down and goal inside the 5. What a run after catch for Deion Lewis. I was honestly about to throw that ball away as I was creeping towards the sideline. And Deion Lewis started sprinting up the field, and it worked. Inside the 5, first and goal.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive.
3 for 3 passing. Whole bunch of guys in there. Brady got rid of it.
Comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Saw the pressure coming, knew we probably weren't going to have time to get that ball away, and just tossed it anywhere, really.
Quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete.
So an interesting play here. Of course, I don't know the Pats playbook very, very well.
On second down, here's Brady.
Edelman got it. Touchdown, New England.
Patriot touchdown. Julian Edelman from 3 yards out. And the Patriots drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Well, that's how they envisioned it. Get the football to start the game and score it.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
Now Stephen Gostkowski on for the extra point.
Gostkowski to kick the extra point. It will be good, and it's 7-0 New England. 9 plays, 74 yards, exactly 4 minutes off the clock. And we score first. That's big. Because you don't want to go down early to Atlanta. They have a high-powered offense. But we're going to kick it to him now, and Matt Ryan will get his first chance, and I goof up the kickoff. Uh-oh.
He'll send this one away.
So short kick, it'll be taken at the 15 by Weems. And a great return to almost to the 40.
8-yard line. Great return. So now out come the Atlanta Falcons. Out comes Matt Ryan, getting ready to lead this team in the Super Bowl. And he'll also learn, Charles, the night before the big game if he takes home the league MVP award. So a lot going on for Matty Ice.
Which he did. He did take home the MVP award last night.
I'm not concerned about the MVP stuff. I'm only worried about the Super Bowl. But that's just being a little bit disingenuous. You can't help but be involved with an award.
Changes to my game since we last played. I generally I pick my plays from the concept
going into the Super Bowl, where I think he'll perform very well.
menu.
To get this one all the way up
as Devontae Freeman scats forward for 7.
Solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. And speaking of Devontae Freeman, Charles, curious how the Patriots are going to handle he and Tevin Coleman. They've been such a good 1-2 punch this year. We know the Patriots have a good D. How do you see that battle going down?
I sense that Atlanta's going to try and get the Patriots linebackers on the move because they are thumping type guys.
So it was 2nd down and short here. It could go to Devontae Freeman again here.
Those guys chase a little bit and try and cover them. That'll be an interesting matchup.
And they got good blocks to the outside. Logan Ryan gets free. Did he stop him? So he didn't get the first down. No, he did not. Tevin Coleman, or Devontae Freeman, rather, did get it. And it'll move the chains for Atlanta. Logan Ryan didn't get there in time. That's an interesting one. I don't know where that first down marker was. Be interesting to see where they spot this.
So the run gets them the first, and now they operate with
a
fresh
wow.
set of downs.
Okay. I guess that's fair if that's where they think the first down is.
Now Ryan gonna give it to
And there we go. Devontae Freeman. Big time hit in the backfield. He'll be dropped.
Let's look at the offense.
And a negative run play. That's what we got to get out of these guys.
A running back play with such joy as well as such fury. I love the way he runs the football and attacks defenses.
So 2nd and 10. They're actually going to call that just no gain.
So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. 2nd down and 10.
Matt Ryan with an audible there, and it's Devontae Freeman, another first down. 4 rushes already, 21 yards.
And that run was what a lot of people called explosive run. Gave them good.
There's a big time hole there for everybody, really.
It's always interesting to watch.
I think I'm going to bring a little bit of pressure. I don't want to commit too much. Well, we'll send a couple extra guys here. And hopefully they don't bounce it to the outside. And that's exactly what they're going to do. And that's exactly what they're going to do. And Devin McCourty upends him at the 30. Didn't get the first down. And that play could have been a lot worse. It was Tevin Coleman.
We talked a lot this year about the duo of he and Freeman and what they mean to this team. They've got them, not just them, but they've got them on the doorstep along with Matt Ryan and others of a Super Bowl title.
And a lot of people would describe them as 1A and 1B in terms of being the lead back. And Devontae Freeman,
Atlanta been hard to stop so far.
He's fantastic. But having Tevin Coleman to spell him,
and a big time hole for Devontae Freeman again. Ball's out! And New England picks it up. Fumble by the Atlanta Falcons down at the 25. And Devontae Freeman coughed up the football.
Because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time.
Oh my goodness. Let's see if we can see. Oh yes, absolutely that ball's out. He got hit sticked. Down he went. The ball free for a long time in the pile. I don't know how anybody came up with it. I thought we might be here for a while. Wow.
Super Bowl appearance. That is something. Most of any team.
And 8 of those since 2001. Would that be accurate?
That is
because
accurate.
The first one was Super Bowl 20. That
Ooh, I got caught up. That really didn't go to plan, and we have an injury now, and it's an Atlanta defender. That's Brooks Reed.
We'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field.
And it goes from bad to worse in the early going for the Atlanta Falcons. We'll see if Brooks Reed can come back as he makes his way to the sideline. Matt Ryan with an oversized hat standing next to him. Well, the run on first down did not work. We'll go maybe on this crossing route, see if we can at least get something. Dwight Freeney in for Brooks Reed for the time being.
Brady to throw on 2nd down.
Caught. Hogan will at least get yards back.
Yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
Third down and 7.
Defense, and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call. You've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
7 yards remain now on third down.
We're looking for either Hogan, Bennett, White maybe.
Throwing is Brady on third down. He's got time in the pocket.
Hogan's got it. Complete. That's going to be a first down up to the 36-yard line. 6 of 7 for 71 yards and a touchdown for Tom Brady.
Over the middle, there's almost always traffic, so anytime you're a receiver in that area, you're not just focused on catching the football. You're wondering
Play calling's been working pretty well here.
Able to concentrate,
and it doesn't hurt that we have Tom Brady to fit it into a tight spot.
With a short run.
This is definitely a play I think I can get a screen pass off on.
Brady now on first down.
Oh, yeah.
Screen pass to Blunt.
Oh, he hopped over the tackle or the block, and we got stuck in the backfield. I should have just kept going.
So nothing there on the screen that time.
But we'll take a no gain, no loss on that. I mean,
because you have to try and influence them, make them think that you're doing something else.
We had everybody there, but the blocks did not get out there in time. I thought I was going to have to cut it back. Blocks got there, and then I tried to go back, and it didn't work. So we're going to go back to the run here. Good formation to run on for LeGarrette Blount.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
And that was the center, I believe, with a great block on the linebacker, and that is another first down for Blount. 5 carries for 27 yards for number 29 for New England.
And it does it in so many different ways. In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss.
Can't just throw it down the field with Tom Brady all game. We do have to utilize LeGarrette Blount. Oh, he powered through one guy, and he got 5. I thought he was going to get met at the line of scrimmage.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
So 2nd and 5.
Now Brady throwing on 2nd down.
Ooh, contact there. LeGarrette Blount could not hang on to it. The hit from Poole.
So many offenses want to include their running backs into their passing offense and be able to swing the ball out or check it down to them.
Well, what will the call be here?
Catching the ball as they are running it.
Play number 7 now coming up.
I'm not sure how much I like this play. I'm going to run it. And it's going to pay off. Dion Lewis down to the 40. A little bit of a tendency breaker for me. A run on 3rd and medium. And it pays off. I saw one linebacker in the middle of the field. The D-line all stretched out. I'm like, well, this can't not work, can it?
So the run moves the chains, and here we go on first down.
Well, these counter plays have not been our friend yet. But I'm going to call one again here. And I got caught in the backfield again. If that happens every time.
And he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
I need to stop calling those counters.
Sirloin steak to be taken down for no gain, partner.
Are you trying to suggest that he is a huge man?
He is
not just a big man, a huge man.
Big boy.
Well, how about the credit then for the defense to be able to chop that big tree and put him on the ground?
Get rid of that. Ooh, baby. I saw that defensive end coming free. I'm like, I ain't going to be able to get this ball away yet. I was trying to escape into the flat.
For as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough.
Well, I got a 3rd and long here. We could just go for something short, maybe get into field goal range. I'd be okay with that. Have an option to go deep if we need it.
Shotgun now for Brady.
It's Mitchell. Oh, that's so close. Did he get it? 4th and inches. I'm going for it.
But that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those
Oops,
guys.
that's the wrong play. take a timeout. My God. I went quarterback kneel. Oh, that would have been a disaster had I ran that. No. Give me QB run on the sneak.
And this may be a big early turning point in this Super Bowl. They're going to go for it on 4th down here.
And I mean, I think that looked pretty easy to me.
And they're able to convert here on 4th and inches.
So nobody on that spot of the defensive line.
He's turned it into art form. If there is a museum for quarterback sneaks in the NFL, Tom Brady has his own wing.
Long drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field.
So another first down. LeGarrette Blount in the game again.
Now Blount.
LeGarrette Blount with a nice run for 6 on first down.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
We are watching a runner having a really nice game. Carrying it very well. Vision is excellent, but boy, look at the help he's getting. Offensive line, I think they're pretty eager to block for him.
2nd down following the run.
I mean, I'm just going to continue to abuse the run if I can.
Again, here's Blount.
Just get the first down. That's all I ask. Down to the 15.
Right at the 15-yard line. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
Fine by me. LeGarrette Blount has been big here in the early part of this game. Great block.
So it'll be first down here after the run. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Into the red zone, it's Brady.
Nope, get rid of it. There we go. Woo! That was dangerous.
Go with it incomplete.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw.
And you got to know that Brady does not get out of the pocket well.
Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it.
Not a scrambler by any means.
The lone running back. Brady again here on 2nd and 10.
That's Hogan. Not much of a gain, though. I just had to get rid of it quickly. And it's 3rd and 9. Brady's really excited in the backyard in the backfield for the 1-yard gain.
Defenders hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man.
Got to be 3rd and 9 now.
Better against man because now you're running away from someone and you're not running.
Almost had the space to cut that upfield with Chris Hogan, but not quite. What is going to be the call here?
And the seemingly endless drive continues. And defensively, it's a nickel formation here on 3rd down and 9. Working from the gun, it's Brady.
Martellus Bennett inside the 5, down at the 1.
But he did get the first down as he's tackled.
How about it? He's not Gronk, but he'll do. Martellus Bennett in his first season here in New England. Almost got that touchdown, but they'll mark him just short. They're going to come out in a run commit here. LeGarrette Blount not going to get in. Tried it. Didn't work. We will reset for 2nd and goal. There will be one more play here before the 2-minute warning. Or not the 2-minute warning, the quarter break, rather. Well, I think I'm going to go to my bread and butter here. Play that always worked for me a couple years ago. 2 years ago now, in this situation. Strong toss or a toss play. Send Hogan out wide. He'll come to the inside. And a good block. LeGarrette Blount. Touchdown, New England. And it gets worse for Atlanta. We make them pay for the fumble.
And Charles, when you catch that toss going right or left, really, but right in this instance, do you go straight for the pylon? Is that where you're going? Well,
typically you want to try and maneuver people a little bit so you have some space to get to the pylon. So I want to make sure.
So the extra point attempt by Gostowski
and in this case to the left, so I can get to the right side.
And it is good, 14-0, with 13 seconds to go in the first quarter for New England.
So that about as lengthy a drive.
And how about this? A great start. And Atlanta looking for answers. Dan Quinn has got to rally the troops here, or else this could get out of hand early.
Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away.
So it'll be Weems again. This time he will take a knee, and he will take the ball at the 25. Better kickoff this time. Did not have a very good kickoff the first time. All right. So first down from the 25, probably the last play of the first quarter. They are going to throw it here. And nearly picked. Julio Jones, the only one that even held it from being picked. I think it went off of Jones. Threw into double coverage. Off the hands of Rowe. Tipped away by Julio Jones.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Well, I said that about the last one. 3 wide, 1 tight, 1 on the back for Atlanta. They will throw it again. Matt Ryan looking, has all the time in the world. They're going to go deep again. And they caught it, Julio Jones. Oh, my goodness.
So 1 quarter down here in Super Bowl 51.
Well, a first quarter of mistakes for Atlanta could just be made up with 1 play right there. I thought we had that picked, honestly. It's the second time they've gone deep to Julio Jones down that side on the second play in a row. And I thought I read it pretty good, but apparently missed it.
Falcons in possession to begin quarter number 2, and they've got it here with a first down. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their
93 total yards, but a whole ton of them just a second ago. It'll be a run. Devontae Freeman goes nowhere.
He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
6 rushes for 26 yards for Freeman.
It'll be second down.
Partner, we're into the second quarter, and I guess you can kind of look at it both ways. The offense, they've got to figure out what they're going to do because they haven't scored any points. But if you're the defense, you're feeling great about what you've got going on. The only concern you have, if you get to the half, what adjustments will the offense make to try to defeat you?
So 2nd and 11. They are going to run it again with Devontae Freeman. Good little shoulder shake.
Spin move. Not a great deal there on the back end, but a nice gain still.
You got to give kudos to your offensive line and
3rd and 4 coming up for Atlanta.
In a second and long situation, it seemed pretty dire, but they brought it.
How a little shake of the shoulders 5 yards away from him makes me miss a tackle I will never understand. But this is Madden. It doesn't make sense. And we're going to go ahead and stick with this cover 2.
3rd and 4.
They go 5 wide.
From the gun on 3rd down, Ryan.
And incomplete. He dropped it, Taylor Gabriel.
Brings up 4th down.
And Atlanta is going to have to take their field goal, dropped in the end zone. Unless Dan Quinn has something up his sleeve.
Off goes Matt Ryan, and on is another Matt Bryant.
Kick is good.
And Bryant's kick is good.
Atlanta on the board.
On the board here at 14-3. So a good snap, good hold, and that one's right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit them, Brandon.
So back out on offense already.
Kick it away.
The big play to Julio Jones. They can't punch it in the end zone. They only get the 3. Oh, Would have been nice to get a block there from Martellus Bennett, but we didn't. And we will stop at the 23-yard line. And we have an injury. Is that Dion Lewis? I think it is. Well, that's a hit, but at least it's not LeGarrette Blount. And we do still have James White as a threat out of the backfield. And a runner, really, if we need him. 152 total yards to 99 for Atlanta.
They start on the ground here with Blount.
And LeGarrette Blount, another first down. 58 yards on 12 carries. It's nice to have a true running back. I don't have that with the Lions. I got Theo Riddick, who's more of a pass-catching back. And Amir Abdullah, who just hasn't honed the skills yet. On a run slants, I don't know how smart this is going to be. Throw it away. Can't be taking sacks with Tom Brady. Can't let Tom Brady get hit, because if he gets hurt, we're in some trouble. So second down and 10.
Super Bowl title. I think Bradshaw has 4, right? Montana has 4. Brady.
Let's see if they bring these guys. They are going to bring them. And LeGarrette Blount goes nowhere. Took a gamble. Thought those linebackers were going to back off. They didn't. It'll be 3rd and 12.
For a definite photo shoot that'll go up in New England everywhere. No doubt about it.
Out in public just for fun.
Why not? Hey, he'd be Tom Brady with 5 Super Bowl championships. The first and only quarterback at that time.
All right. I think this play worked once on 3rd down already.
So now a 3rd and 12 with an extra defender here in the secondary. A nickel look.
Bennett just went to the ground. We got a flag down. If this is against us, they're probably just going to decline it. And they're tapping so fast. And it's on us. On the center, David Andrews. And they do decline it. Dion Lewis will be able to return. Don't care about re-injury risk. This is the Super Bowl. Come on, let's bring him back. So we are going to punt here. Martellus Bennett went to the ground for whatever reason. That was the default.
Back deep for the Falcons is Eric Weems.
Eric Weems awaits the punt. I don't think he's going to return this one. It's going to bounce at the 10 and go out at the 2. Great punt. And Atlanta has 98 yards to go to the end zone. What a bounce.
And before the Falcons,
and what a punt.
Offense, a stat that is definitely worth mentioning. They have scored this year 540 points, tied for 8th all-time in league history. But my question to you, if you had to pick one key for this offense to be successful against New England, what do you think that would be? Offensive
line. And I know that's not a very sexy thing to talk about, but the rebuild of the Falcons' offensive line over the last 2 to 3 seasons has put them in a position in a Super Bowl.
Whoa, what a spin. Oh, my goodness. Did he change directions on a dot? Devontae Freeman. Tried to run commit, and he bounced it to the outside. They're doing a good job of that. I believe that's Alan Branch that ended up bringing him down.
Take the ball away, or at worst, just keep them backed up there for your own offense. They actually used their aggressiveness against him on that one and hit him big.
Absolutely. Had him pinned on the 2. Not anymore. On 1st and 10, it's Ryan.
Whoa. There were 2 receivers in the area there. Matt Ryan, 1 for 4 for 57 yards.
People discussing whether teams
Mohamed Sanu, the intended target.
And for the Atlanta Falcons in recent years, I think a lot of people thought they were underachievers. They erased that with this year's playoff run to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, last year had the hot start to this season, petered out, and just when they've been able to get to the playoffs, haven't been able to get over that proverbial hump. I think they're over that hump.
Yeah, I think in this recent run.
Oh, great play, Taylor Gabriel.
2005 or so. They did have one NFC championship game.
We had the pressure coming as well. But Matt Ryan get it away. I don't know how Gabriel was that wide open. We had man coverage on. Somebody let their man go.
play-action pass and completing it.
They come up in an offset eye. It's a give to Freeman running right.
Oh, we got a flag down, so this will be interesting.
The door shut fast as he's dropped.
Hopefully it's on them. And it is. Perfect, so we will take that penalty.
The ref caught him through the flag.
We're going to get something here that covers the flat. So any one of these to guard against the screen pass or an out route. Maybe a streak.
After the penalty,
and Devontae Freeman got only 2, and that's a generous spot. Chris Long on the stop.
And since Chris Long made that tackle, need to get the quote in that he had the other day. So good. They asked him what he thought it would be like to play in his first Super Bowl. He said,
so second and 17.
It was a 12 on a 1 to 10 scale, so I can't even calculate the Super Bowl.
Well, think about his motivation. He wants a ring, as his father got, Howie, with the Raiders. He wants one of those, and this is his first playoff experience. He never had that with the Raiders.
Chris Long got him. Flag down, though. So what is the call? What? No! What? Roughing the passer?
Pass here, but Charles, that's a good call. But these days, you know, quarterbacks.
What? Are you serious? The penalty was on Chris Long. Was it not? What happened here? I don't understand. That is what happened, right? We got a penalty on Chris. It was on Chris Long. I'm clearly missing something. 15-yard penalty against the defense. So, like, what the hell happened here? Because it wasn't on Jabal Sheard. What is it? Because we wrapped him up by the feet? I don't understand how you can rough the passer when he still has the ball. Madden, come on, this is the Super Bowl. You can't be having these calls. Oh my God.
They're going to get the call, but as a defender,
I mean, if I'm wrong, and if that is roughing the passer, I mean, somebody correct me, but my God, that's ridiculous. How is he still going? How is he still going? This two-play sequence has been absolutely bizarre.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because
let me just wave at him and see if that works.
Almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Well, that's interesting.
On for the point after.
Boy, how this game changed in about a two-play span.
So that drive spanned 5 plays, and it ends in a touchdown.
That's unfortunate. I mean, what I see is a bad call, roughing the passer when he still had the ball.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away.
I mean, I don't understand that.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Get it up past the 25, though.
He gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
He's got to keep it up on offense.
The Patriot offense back onto the field. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of it. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well.
Well, we'll go back to these strategy calls.
They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot. Maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the second quarter.
Garrett Blunt got a few yards up to the 30.
With the tackle.
We'll call that staying on schedule and move on to second down.
It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Here's Brady to throw.
Oh,
incomplete.
All of a sudden, the Madden gods have switched.
And there's a good opportunity.
My goodness.
There, a drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
I mean, LeGarrette Blount did. I mean, he just dropped it. So what's the call here on 3rd and 7? Just give me the suggestions. I mean, these aren't much different. We'll go with this.
Defense looking to hold serve one last time here on 3rd and 7.
Well, you really feel like we're letting Atlanta back in this if we don't get this first down.
Is Brady on 3rd down.
Everyone's covered. And that's a fumble! And Nate Solder picks it up, so we're going to be able to at least punt the ball. But all of a sudden, Atlanta, I mean, everybody was covered there.
This is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute.
I mean, it's like the ball was out before he even got hit. I mean, unless I'm seeing that wrong on that replay. Then I get a 15-yard run by Nate Solder. Okay, so Brady moves over to his, well, I don't know what it is. No. Well, that just kind of looked strange. I mean, the ball's out of his hand before there's even contact from Dwight Freeney. And luckily for us, Nate Solder picks it up, and it'll be a punt for New England instead of a fumble that got picked up at the 15.
As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
Don't think I'm going to allow them to return this. And they're going to return it anyway. Get out of bounds. At the 38, so a good punt.
50-yard punt leads to a return of 5. And the offense will come back onto the field.
So Matt Ryan, Devontae Freeman back out there after the EA Voodoo screwed us on the last drive. I'm not really quite sure what that was all about, but we will we'll keep it going.
Look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action. Now's the time to take a shot. Yeah. But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air.
That's right, upend him. The holes are so big right now for Devontae Freeman. He's got 117 yards on 11 carries. Because he got over 50 of those on one carry. On an EA Voodoo screw job.
And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. It's a 5-receiver set. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Now Ryan on first down.
And Taylor Gabriel's going to get buried to the ground. 5 yards. We have got to stop Atlanta here. The only time we've stopped them is when we forced either a field goal or forced a fumble. They have not punted yet.
Second down now after the pass completion. Freeman, the lone
I have a feeling this is going to Freeman. And it is Devontae Freeman losing yards back to the 49.
And that's going to make it 3rd down and 10.
Great coverage here by the defense. Stopped 2 separate times, one by McClellan and one by Roberts. 3rd and 10. Going to be a big play here.
So still a full 10
3 wide.
to go here for the offense on 3rd down. On 3rd down, Ryan.
And they got him. No, it's picked off. Logan Ryan with the interception. Matt Ryan intercepted by Logan Ryan. The intended target, Julio Jones. Logan Ryan read it beautifully.
And gave some momentum to their team.
Matt Ryan thought Julio Jones was wide open down the sideline. Logan Ryan jumped in front of the route.
Tom Brady leads sends the offense out.
And that's big. That helps us out a ton. Second turnover for Atlanta.
Just looking to mount a drive here that ends in the end zone.
And all quarterbacks will tell you, hey, we love a running game, helps us out. But at the end of the day, they want to rely on their arm. Throw the football, feel good about things, keep things moving in the right direction. Right now,
well, we'll take a short gain. Turns into a pretty nice gain. The 5 yards for LeGarrette Blount.
Good pickup on first down.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create.
We haven't really utilized play action.
That'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
You'd think as much as the run has been effective, we would have done that by now. Atlanta's actually leading in total yardage.
They'll run again with Blount.
Hit the hole. I don't think we got it. They're going to give us 3rd and 1. And
if you're a football guy, that's a pretty
I'll be going to my safety blanket, the fullback dive. And it's been a long time since this play hasn't worked on a 3rd and 1. And this is 3rd down and less than a yard. So Devlin just has to get a little bit, and he got it. So 4 yards there when we only needed about a half a yard.
Seems natural to just turn and hand it to the biggest guy you have in the backfield, but usually he's not the primary runner. So for the defense, they're often keying on the running back because he's the guy who gets the ball more often, and the fullback is the blocker. When he ends up carrying
5:20 to go before halftime.
Just trying to jump on his back and hold on.
Throwing on first down is Brady.
Over the middle, Edelman. Complete down to the 33-yard line. Over 100 yards for Tom Brady still, 119 on 12 of 18.
If you like to see guys play the game hard, if you like to see the guys be aggressive, if you like to see the guys maximize their ability,
and most of the incompletions, I'd say, yeah, I say most of them there when we're throwing the ball away because I didn't get any protection.
He's just one of those guys that if he's on the field, you have to respect his talent.
Open is Bennett.
Respect his passion.
Not going to get the first down, I don't think. Actually, they're going to give it to him. 3rd catch for Martellus Bennett. Down to the 23.
Feels like Martellus Bennett, a guy 8th year. First Super Bowl trip, and after the game, you could tell he was a little elated, doing some dances with the cheerleaders. And
the pom-poms were going everywhere, weren't they? They were.
Martellus, of course, related to Michael Bennett of the Seattle Seahawks. The blocks did not develop like I thought they would on that one. So we're stopped for a 1-yard gain. I'm okay with that. We run the clock down here before halftime. Don't want to give them too much of an opportunity.
Hold them to 1 yard on a first down run. It'd be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
Brady to throw on 2nd down.
And Blount couldn't hang on to it. Maybe because of the hit. It is because of the hit, but that's a 3rd drop for LeGarrette Blount.
NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't get that done on that play.
No, he didn't. So now it creates a 3rd and 9.
It's a tough 3rd and 9.
Can we find Edelman, Bennett, Hogan if we have to? Oh, it's up in the air. What did that hit?
The wideout Chris Hogan, the intended receiver, and that brings up 4th down.
That hit somebody in the line?
Both sides know they absolutely have to win.
It didn't look like it got swatted. This was a very odd play. It went off the head of Nate Solder. And it was heading right to Chris Hogan. He went to the ground, though, so it wouldn't have been a first down, odds are.
For the defense is pressure on the quarterback.
But we will take our points, make it a touchdown game. 3:19 to go before halftime, and hopefully we can hold this score.
Moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, but the net gain, 3 points.
And you're going to have drives like that in this league. Sometimes you just got to take the 3 and move on. Always better than nothing.
Gostkowski now.
So Steven Gostkowski will kick it away. This is Taylor Gabriel, and he will take a knee.
And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. And making their way back out there now, the Patriots defense. They had the interception last time, led to a field goal.
And kept points off the board against them as well. What a great way to end a drive. Take it away and set your offense up to put points on the board themselves.
The only thing would have been better.
So if we can hold them out of the end zone, I take that as a win. But considering we were up 14-0, maybe not so much. It's Freeman, not much, only a yard. They're not in any big hurry.
A 1-yard gain could look like a disaster, but all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard
So with 3 minutes to go in the second quarter.
You have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense.
It is a 2nd and 9.
Can get them the next time.
This is 4 wide receivers. And they're going to hand it off to Freeman, and he still does not get much red. Pretty lovely there by Dante Hightower.
So that leaves him with a 3rd down and 8.
When the 4-3 defense is functioning really well, you know.
So it's 3rd and 8. You know a pass is coming.
No one gets to him. The guy playing the middle linebacker position, the guy we call Mike. That means the defensive front is eating up all the blocks and just let him go to the football and make a play.
They run the play fake to Coleman. Now Ryan.
And it's downfield, Taylor Gabriel. Oh, man, we can't get anything stopped on 3rd down.
So a pause here for us as well. Time to pay some bills. We're back to Super Bowl.
So complete to midfield. And man, did Matt Ryan thread a needle there. Didn't really get that downfield at all.
A reminder coming up at the intermission. We'll get
10 points in the second quarter for Atlanta. Gets them back in the game. It's a 1st down.
And the offense lining up 1st and 10.
2 minutes to go.
Throwing now, Ryan on 1st.
And there's a missed assignment on that. That was Logan Ryan's man, I think. Logan Ryan just kept running on the slant.
Julio Jones this season. How do the Patriots do it? I know that's the $64,000 question. What's the answer?
I think they do it in a variety of ways.
Yeah, it's just Logan Ryan never turned his back and kept going.
Malcolm Butler, the #1 corner, go ahead and line up with Julio Jones. There'll be times where he won't, and they'll end up double teaming Julio. But whoever's on that side will show him different things. They'll come up and press him. They'll back away. They'll pretend to press. They'll run with him. They'll wait at 5 yards and catch him and then try and jam him there. So many different things. Anything.
Out of the backfield, this is Freeman. He trucked Malcolm Butler. And it's going to give him a 2nd and inches out of bounds with 1:29 to go.
At his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss.
It's a dangerous drive here for New England, or for Atlanta here. On the precipice of the red zone.
Dad plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know, make someone miss in the open field.
And that's overthrown. Too high for everybody. It's 3rd and inches. What is the call here? Atlanta still has all 3 timeouts. We only have 2.
He's never considered covered. He's either too fast or too strong. You always try and get
that is right on the line. I'm going to stick with the pass. If they want to run it, I'll give it to them.
Ryan now to throw on 3rd down.
And we got him in the backfield, threw the ball away. It's 4th and inches. What's the call now? Do they give the ball back to us before halftime? I think they are. They line up for the field goal here.
He hit his first, this one from 40 yards out.
Kick is good for Bryant.
And that will cut this lead back down to 4 now. It's 17.
Matt Bryant. And it is a 4-point game. So we trade field goals here with Gostkowski and now Matt Bryant. And we do get the ball back. 2 timeouts, minute 17. We can make something happen here if we get some good plays strung together. Dion Lewis. He's been hurt once already. He returns this to the 31. But, of course, Madden marks us down at the 30. But a good return there for Dion Lewis on a short kickoff.
They worked their way back out onto the field. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on
That'd be lovely.
I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly.
And LeGarrette Blount, good screen pass up to the 45. That got about 15.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On 1st and 10, here's Brady.
LeGarrette Blount, turn up, bud. Out of bounds. First down to the 43. So we're already close to field goal range. About another first down away for that. And a good job by Blount to collect that ball, turn up field. I do see the hair of Brooks Reed back out there on the field, so he made it back after being injured earlier. Don't want to settle for a field goal, though. If we can get a touchdown, that'll be the ultimate goal. Ah, boy.
Escaping the pressure right.
Oh, yikes. It was dangerous there. That defender made a really good break on the ball, and it falls incomplete. So second down and 10.
Now it's second down.
See if we can find Hogan on the out route. If not, we'll dump this off to a crossing route. And that was good coverage by Beasley. My goodness. They're right there right now. It's third down. You'd hate to have to punt them the ball back. I'll be looking mainly for Dion Lewis here. And it's caught by Lewis. We will take a timeout. First down, New England.
Too good enough for a first down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining.
17-13, timeout with 35 inside field goal range for Gostkowski. But we don't want 3. We want 7.
Fresh set of downs here.
We haven't shown much play action. We're going to do a play action end around here.
They go play action here on first down.
Langle holds on. We're going to go hurry up offense.
And they're going to speed things up here.
LeGarrette Blount to the backfield.
Into the red zone, it's Brady.
And we didn't get that away, did we? Take a timeout. It'll be a risk taking a timeout here, but
we're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts.
We'll just have to be careful, know that we can't take a sack, can't run the ball, obviously. It wants us to go for the field goal, but that's not going to be the call here. If we can get this to the end zone, I will.
Now a play fake. Brady.
Mitchell dropped it. 9 seconds.
Malcolm Mitchell out of the University of Georgia was the intended receiver. And it's third down.
And I'm thinking now we settle for our field goal, because now if we don't get it, there's no chance we stop the clock. I'm just going to kick my field goal and take my touchdown lead. They'll have some time, but odds are they'll just run the ball.
7-point game. So a good kick there, and they finish off the drive with 3.
And that should be the goal for an offense. Finish each drive with points. So that's a nice job there to come away with at least something.
So they kick off to Atlanta. I'm going to put this purposely short so they return it.
For 3, now he'll kick this one away.
So Weems will return this.
Fielded at the goal line.
And they may just run out the clock right here. Big time hit with 1 second to go. And that plane worked almost to perfection. So it'll be one play. They are just going to take a kneel, but I'm not taking any chances. One second, Matt Ryan will take halftime. And a halftime touchdown deficit. 20-13. It's Super Bowl halftime showtime, even though we don't get a musical performance, but we get at least Larry Ridley.
For our EA Sports halftime report.
Thanks, Brandon. I'm Larry Ridley, and welcome to our EA halftime report. The Falcons are still right there despite all the turnovers. The Patriots haven't capitalized on the turnovers, and that means we still have a very competitive game here at the Super Bowl. All right, let's roll the highlights. Continuing on the drive, Brady finds Edelman on the slant, and it ends up working for a touchdown. That takes the lead up to 7. Falcons have it at the 30. We're going to get a fumble here. Following the forced fumble, Blunt's got it on the run, and he capped off the long drive with a touchdown. That puts them on top by 14. Now early in the second, Freeman's going to break into the secondary, and he'll go in from 59 yards out, closing the gap to 4.
Thank you, LR. Appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half.
So Atlanta does get the ball
Both teams have their marching
to
orders,
start,
and we'll get going again here
down
in
7,
quarter number 3.
and we need a stop
That'll be taken in the end zone.
to really feel like we can take control of this game back.
And it comes out to the 25-yard line.
They can tie the game on this drive, but they haven't found any bit of consistency to get into the end zone.
Coaches talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission.
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the
So
things
2 tight ends, 2 wide receivers. Not going to commit too many guys. Total yardage is almost even. For a while, it wasn't. Atlanta's ran the ball more. And not much there for Devontae Freeman.
See how that recipe works.
Got only a yard, and that's who we got to stop. Matt Ryan hasn't beaten us downfield a whole lot, only a couple instances. Devontae Freeman, over 100 yards.
While they slowed him down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
And we have to utilize our run a little bit more. LeGarrette Blount has got to be a bigger factor in the second half.
On second down, Freeman.
Oh, what the? No, this is not happening.
A big pickup there on the run. 37 yards.
That looked like a too-deep coverage, which we call cover 2. And what that really means is you have...
It's like he doesn't actually make a move. He just shakes his shoulders and, yep. Watch this. Hey. Just shakes his shoulders and our arm all of a sudden can't make the tackle. Not saying you should probably arm tackle Devontae Freeman anyway. You need to be physical with him, but... Well, that's not ideal.
And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground.
I mean, I don't get how a little shake of the shoulders gets you free of a tackle. And they're with him again.
Freeman, no gain on the play there. Second
If Atlanta does win this game, you think Devontae Freeman right now is probably the MVP.
He's had plenty of carries all night long. I just wonder if maybe he's a little bit tired from toting the rock that much.
He's had a lot of action there for Devontae Freeman. Tevin Coleman's in the game now with fullback DeMarco to the right. They're going to flow here.
he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. A 6-yard
3rd and 4. We haven't been able to stop the outside run very well at all. But if we can stop this, force him to a field goal, that'll be big time.
The guy playing over the center, the nose, he usually has to take on double teams. But when you're able to successfully move him, you're often able to get some yardage, and that's when linebackers have to clean up and make tackles.
And did he get it? They're going to give it to him. Wow. Okay.
Oftentimes we think of those tough yards as grinding yards.
I can't believe he held on to that. I don't even know who Austin Hooper is.
That's what he's there for, right?
We had contact right away. How can we drop those balls, but the CPU doesn't? Come on, EA. Get with it. Well, Atlanta's marching. We have not shown the ability to stop him yet. Devontae Freeman in the game again. And long. Wrapped him up in the backfield, and down he goes. 150 yards on the game for Devontae Freeman, but goes backwards that time. Alan Branch.
The defense just saying, okay, we've had enough. We're getting mashed all night long. About time we got a good play in. But flip it over to the offensive side. They've got to be really upset that they allowed a play like that to happen. They were pitching such a great game. They want to keep it going.
On 2nd down, Ryan.
Oh, watch this route. That's where I knew they were going. Can't I just cover something? I read it beautifully, but... All of a sudden, Taylor Gabriel squirted free from the outside. Not good. We cannot leave that open. And Atlanta continues their death march. They have not punted in this game. It's either points or turnovers for the Falcons so far. And Devontae Freeman's been the workhorse, and of course I can stop a good quarterback. I do not have a good track record of stopping a good running back. Mainly because every team I play with generally has a bad offensive line. The Patriots do not. But they don't have a good D-line either. Oh boy. Oh boy. And he just runs over Devin McCourty for the touchdown. We just cannot stop him.
His second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game.
Well, 2 touchdowns scored. I know his team's happy. His coaches are happy. How about the fantasy owners of this game?
Always happy with 2, but they'd like 3.
So Devontae Freeman is taking over Super Bowl 51. And this is a tie game. It was 14-0. We're tied at 20.
So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays. And it ends in a touchdown run from Devontae Freeman.
And we've got to figure something out towards stopping Devontae Freeman. I mean, just the running game in general with Tevin Coleman as well.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away.
Danny Amendola is going to have to bring this out.
A couple yards deep.
Good return up to the 26-yard line.
Just across the 25.
10:31 to go in the third. And the game plan is to bully the Falcons with LeGarrette Blount.
Of the second half. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because
this counterplay has not worked well for us today. We keep getting stuck in the backfield. And we're stuck, and it's going to be a hold. How do you hold that quickly?
You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall,
it's on the offense. I mean,
so there you go, holding by the offense, and that'll push him back.
He had like a second and a half, and he held. I mean, he got beat straight away, and it's 1st and 20. Great way to start the second half on offense.
Now a play fake here on 1st down.
And Hogan dropped it.
The collision there jarred the ball loose.
Boy, what a start.
2nd down.
What a start.
And that incompletion gives us a moment here, and an interesting tidbit as we look to the Super Bowl coming up.
Penalty on the first play, drop on the second.
He was a
Jesus.
coordinator for the Seahawks. Lost that game in the Super Bowl. Chance to get revenge.
Chance to get revenge, but even more so, he's a guy leading his team that everyone's going to say a rookie coach in the
And
Super
he's
Bowl,
stuck.
first time there. But to your point,
And of course we have a guy unblocked. Gained positive yardage, but
Denver in the Super Bowl. So he has Super Bowl experience that he carries into
we
this
got
game.
two blockers on one guy, and they left, I believe, probably a safety unaccounted for.
That might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still ended up with
Can Hogan make a catch? So I'll be looking for. Not going to get this, though. Didn't get it.
Short for fourth down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to
And the
say,
Patriots
I like
offense
the call.
sluggish.
I like what they were trying to do.
These
Trying
last
to
two
receive
quarters.
on the run and see if he can pick it up, keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first.
Well, we can't be stupid yet. We have to punt the football. Let's see if we can pin him deep. Allen's punt. This is going to be a good punt. They're going to return this? So out at the 12.
Chance for us to get a glance at this Patriots defense. And a touchdown given up the last time they were out there, so maybe need to refocus a little bit.
And make sure that they don't start finger pointing with each other.
And I mean, this is...
You say, okay,
this is some dangerous territory here. We have not stopped Atlanta yet.
Let's go back out there, be a unit again, and try and play a little bit better.
Yeah, see if they can play a little bit better on this drive. They'll run with Freeman here.
Devontae Freeman again, 5 yards. I mean, we can't stop him in the backfield. Their offensive line is just, they've had the push all game.
Solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
5 yards left for the offense.
Let's take a risk because we need a big play. Get this blitz going.
Now Ryan on second down.
And are you kidding me?
The 30. Touchdown,
Just
Falcons.
like that.
Julio Jones, 82 yards. And the Falcons have taken the lead.
Partner, you know what the real key is to stopping a good passing attack?
You tell me.
Being able to tackle as soon as a guy catches the football.
Didn't work out there.
No, because when you give up the big run after catch, the
Julio Jones.
that puts your defense in a big time.
We don't have a guy that matches up with him.
Touchdown there on the big play.
It was only a matter of time, and Atlanta has come back from down 14-0, and they've taken a 27-20 lead. What an awful start.
Well, it wasn't a one-play drive, but I think they'll take it. The scoring summary,
Yeah, I know, man. I need to
2
quit
plays
blitzing because every time I do, it's hurting me.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher.
Well, we need points. We need points. We cannot afford not to score on this drive because we have not stopped them. But a good return to the 30.
Pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And
Brady's been
last time,
slowed up a bit.
going on this drive.
The
As they head to the field,
drops have hurt.
the game this close,
All of a sudden, Atlanta's almost doubling us up in total offense. I don't care if the formation says I shouldn't run against this. I'm going to do it anyway. And I'm going to do it, and I might get a first down. I did. Look at that. LeGarrette Blount. 18 carries for 80 yards. He's not in Devontae Freeman territory.
Quarterback controls just about everything on offense, but a lot of times what gets missed is that the
Good,
center
powerful
controls
run.
line play. He has to communicate to the guards and the tackles what type of front they're facing, how they're going to block it, and what
Screen
adjustments
play,
need
that's
to be
not going to
made
work.
sometimes on the fly
We'll stick
as
with
the
the run.
defense will shift. Give the center a lot of credit because for the most
Okay.
part, defensive lineman over his face all game long. He's got to try and
I mean, I got two offensive linemen 15 yards downfield. What are you doing holding your blocks for 2 seconds and then jumping up there?
And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football.
Not good.
Tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job
I'd love to hit that out
really
route to Edelman, but it's just not. The out routes have not been there for us.
You know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for
And
the
Chris
quarterback.
Hogan gets
Good
some yardage,
recognition
not
on that
all.
play to hold him to no
And it's
gain.
3rd and 4.
Give him 6 on the play, and they're going to have a 3rd down. He had time, was able to survey the field and find a soft spot in that zone coverage.
And that's where it gets difficult for a defender.
I don't know if I immediately want to go to the curl. I'll go here. I like that running back angle route that comes out of the backfield. Bennett or Mitchell if that's not open.
From the gun on 3rd down, Brady.
And it is open, Dion Lewis. Down near the 25. And the offense is finally clicking again.
A really nice gain of 25 yards.
There are a lot of tough routes to try and cover. When you see a runner come out of the backfield and run this angle route, looks like they're going to the flat, and then it's
Dion Lewis's
sharply inside.
Biggest play of the game so far on a 3rd down.
Momentum built up by them as well.
And able to pick up the first.
I'm going to try this counter play again, but if it does not work, I think I need to just abandon it. Oh, good little run. Okay. They can get 4 yards. That's fine.
And that'll make it 2nd down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good 1st down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule.
Atlanta just airs it out. We've been
You're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
beating him with the short passes for the most part.
Blunt, the lone running back.
I'm just going to switch this to this side. This looks like a better side to run to. Good run, LeGarrette Blunt. That's going to be a touchdown, New England.
Into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. LeGarrette Blunt, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up. He's having a nice little game. Maybe already has an eye on that 3rd touchdown.
So Devontae Freeman may have more yards, but now they both have 2 touchdowns.
In touchdown city.
And that will tie our game here.
And we are tied again. It's going to be a shootout. I can tell already. 5:29 to go in the 3rd. This is going to be one hell of a finish.
It ends in a touchdown run by LeGarrette Blunt. So a tie ball game here.
So Atlanta back with the ball. We need to force a punt.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he won't return this one.
Matt Bosher has not punted one time.
And the Falcons now.
They're not going to win that way. That's the Kansas City Chiefs.
Punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again.
Not this year's Kansas City Chiefs, but
they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch counter punches.
Total offense back close.
Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, get into a good rhythm. You see a little more bounce in and out of.
They're going to throw the ball, and Taylor Gabriel again.
So defensively, you're thinking to yourself,
man, that's just they have beaten everything today.
let's see what they come up with.
I should have stuck with the zone.
Is the first way to go.
You love pressure. We'll see if they dial it up this drive.
And when an offense is doing a nice job selling the play action
And then that
pass,
little juke.
a lot of responsibility
I don't know
shifts
if
to
it
the linebackers.
really affected me all that much. I think I might have missed the tackle anyway.
On the field.
Okay. Well, these suggestion plays ain't working. So I'm going to go back to what I was doing earlier. Give them some unique looks. They're throwing it downfield or they're running the ball right now. So this play could stop both.
They go play action.
This
here on
is
first
not
down.
Freeman.
Backing up.
And, oh my goodness, what a catch by Mohamed Sanu. He dove for it,
25 yards out
and there was nobody
Falcons are gonna get a first.
there even close to him. And they're already down to the 27 on 2 plays.
Let's face it, it's the Super Bowl. Those types of plays come out, don't they?
Absolutely. A big-time catch on the biggest of stages.
Do you think that
I don't know if
we're going to see this for a long time?
Definitely going to live on forever with him.
I don't know if that was a reroute or what, but oh no, that was just where he was supposed to go. There was just nobody on him. Coverage must have dropped back too deep. It's like nothing's working. I don't know what to call anymore because everything they run, it's just it beats it. Need another turnover here. Oh, good play there. Dante Hightower just had a seizure. What was that about?
Catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
I want to see what the hell what just happened with Dante Hightower. That was bizarre. So we will zoom in here. It's right here. Maybe it's not going to show it. Yeah, okay. Oh, he's stuck in the ground. Right here. He was shaking and just fell to the ground, and then got up and he's like, yeah, forced an incompletion. Oh, that was interesting. The EA voodoo at it again. Ah, boy. Well, we'll just defend against the deep pass and the flats. But I have a feeling this might go to Devontae Freeman. Nope. Matt Ryan fumbled the ball, and it's picked up by Alex Mack all the way back at the 37. So it's 3rd and 20.
So it goes as a fumble, but the
what happened there? Alan Branch, right as he was throwing. Alex Mack let go. Branch the hit. Mack picked it up. And we have a big chance to get our momentum back right here. 3 wide receivers. If we can hold them to a field goal, that's all right. But right now, this is questionable field goal range.
3rd and long. It's Ryan.
And no!
He hits him in stride. And he is into the end zone for a
Talk about holding them to a field goal. We just allowed a touchdown on 3rd and 20.
36 yards.
Goddamn out route to Taylor Gabriel.
When we draw up defenses on the board, we do account for every receiver. But on that particular play, somehow he was
we had pressure right there.
Easy touchdown pass.
Well, forget flipping momentum now. We just gotta keep pace. We can't stop them. Oh, we blocked the extra point. There we go. Oh, no, Patrick Chung, get up and go the other way. Damn it. Okay, I will take that.
After all that, the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
That is big. That could be huge.
It's really a deflation for your entire unit. And the special teams group, when they run out there, they still feel it. And maybe they don't go after it.
All right.
Instead,
will that change things? We, of course, have to keep pace. Amendola going to return it.
Gave up the touchdown, lost the lead, but a nice job to get in there and block.
Oh, still going. We got a flag down, though. On a good return while we were stuck in a player cluster. And it's going to be a block in the back. Man. On a faceless middle linebacker when the play was basically over. So we just start at the 24 instead of having better field position than we would have had. Whoa. We slipped through that. My God. What happened there? Well, I saw 3 Atlanta defenders there, and I split them all. That's bizarre.
He was the finisher. A really nice run.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here.
Blunt couldn't get there. Only got 2 more yards. It's 3rd and 3.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game, and while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay.
Well, if I don't like the looks of this when we get to the line, I'll call against it. Oh, no, I think we can. I think we can run against this. I don't care if they're blitzing or not, which they're not. Devlin, great run on 3rd and short. 1st down. The fullback dive once again comes up big, and it's a 1st down for New England. The run's been big here in the 2nd half.
Very rarely did they reference watching the fullback, and he slipped through and picked up a 1st down.
His counterplay has shown signs of life. God, my offensive lineman closed up the hole, and he just stopped. I guess I should bounce that to the outside, to the far outside, around the entire offensive line, because hitting that hole is just not working. I mean, he got in my way and hindered my momentum, so I got stuck there. Anyway, 2nd and 11. We haven't thrown the ball much lately, but we're going to do it here.
Now they'll throw with Brady.
That's not a good throw, and no gain.
Lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a third.
Well, 3rd and long on what's going to be a big play here, because we need 12 yards. Oh, we did lose yards. Martellus Bennett is out wide. We need some protection here. Martellus Bennett to the ground, 1st down. Exactly who I was looking for. And that is a 1st down.
This is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after.
Beautiful. Well, we might run one more play here. I don't think, yeah, this is going to be the last one.
They'll give it to him right up the gut.
And a good little cut, blunt, good yardage to the 39. And we're headed to the 4th quarter of the Super Bowl, down 6. But threatening here on this drive. That blocked extra point could go a long way towards who decides this one. Could come down to who has the last possession.
In Super Bowl 51. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Well, it's been a shootout offensively with Atlanta, and I suppose Tom Brady. You should expect that. It's been a little bit of a slow go offensively lately. Atlanta's been on fire since the 1st quarter. This is 2nd and 1. Hit that hole. LeGarrette Blount inside the 25. Didn't want to turn on the Jets too early. And LeGarrette Blount with a 1st down to the 24-yard line.
Because you wake up on game day and all you want to do is get to the stadium and let's get going. But you got to bank that fire a little bit and hold it until the evening. It's almost like a Broadway premiere. Got to wait until the nighttime to go out there in front of the bright lights. And boy, has he harnessed himself really well, and now he's unleashing it on the opponents.
On 1st down, Brady.
There's a flag. I call him Chris Hogan. I almost called him Kevin again. But I have a feeling this is coming back. And it is holding on the offense again. This is Nate Salder.
So oftentimes you see defensive holding. Here it's offensive holding for the flag.
No, we see offensive holding quite a bit in this game on plays that just don't need it. Not like any play needs holding, but so we're going to run against this anyway. Why not? And there's a big hole. LeGarrette Blount still on his feet to the 20. So we get back the penalty yardage and more. LeGarrette Blount.
That's a good strong run there. While one picked up a 1st down, it was definitely
my goodness.
by that offense. A positive run. They got a good push by their guys up front. Maybe something they can build on as this game continues.
So this will be the 9th play on this drive.
2nd and 7. The run has been a big part of our second half game plan. Didn't have all the blocks I needed. 3rd and 3.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock.
It's a little bit of a scary-looking formation defensively. We're going to go at it anyway. Devlin didn't get it.
Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
You knew that play wasn't going to work eventually.
The defense is going to win an occasional battle, and they did on that one. Stopped him well short.
I mean, we're in a spot now because we can't take the field goal. We haven't stopped Atlanta all day. I'm going to double up on it.
In this Super Bowl, they're going to need this one on 4th down.
Devlin's going to get it again. And did he get it? He got it. Woo! Oh, so close. Oh, we are still in it. 35 runs, 35 passes. We've had a balanced attack. Oh, we got the blocks. This could be big. Down to about the 5. 159 yards for LeGarrette Blount.
This drive is turning to an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy.
Do we
putting some damage on the defense. So
keep it with Blount? We're in a little bit too close, I think, to throw this ball. Oh. Well, we had a hole. It closed up. And it's 3rd and 3 again.
No gain on the play, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
And there's a nice stop for the defense. They've had a tough time containing this guy all game long, but maybe they can build a little bit off of that play. A little bit.
Are they going to play the run?
Yeah, every now and then you can actually tackle that guy.
They come out with 1 back and 3 times.
And it's going to be a touchdown, Dion Lewis. On 3rd and 3.
Lewis, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots can take the lead with an extra point.
I know the play ends up in the end zone with one person carrying the ball, but how about that big massive humanity?
How about it?
Into that spot.
Yeah, they got there, but I love the dive.
Ooh, it had a little bit of a hesitation there. I thought it might get blocked, but it is 34, 33.
That drive, a long one, spanning 15
Atlanta
plays,
will get the ball back.
Touchdown.
And we haven't stopped them in this game. But there's never a better time than the 4th quarter for the 1st. We've come close, but they've found their way out of it. Taylor Gabriel will take a knee at the 25 at 11:04 to go in the 4th quarter.
Now coming out on the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory,
need a punt, need a turnover, need anything.
Presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really looked clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Just need somebody to make a play. We'll have a 3-man front this time.
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan.
And wide open. Hooper out at the 44.
Just shy of the 45.
And once again, the Falcons throwing it downfield, and we're just not able to stop it. I mean, nobody was on him. That absolutely exploited the zone coverage. Logan Ryan forced him out.
So the offense has it 1st and 10.
When will Devontae Freeman come into play? Not yet.
He's got time in the pocket.
Deep ball.
Deep left side here.
And
he's got it.
Oh my goodness, Julio Jones.
Julio Jones, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Falcons have taken the lead here in the 4th. And how about that?
Oh.
Our 5th lead change of the game. It's been back and forth.
Are you kidding me? One-handed over Logan Ryan.
I'm kind of betting on a 6.
Yeah, we might see a 6th.
Well, so what's the call?
Here we go now as we get
They're going to go
big 2-point conversion.
for the 2. If they don't get it, it hurts them even more. They got it.
And he's got it. So
And they've flipped this game right back on us.
Add on to their fourth quarter lead. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries.
I mean, we haven't stopped them on a big play yet.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
We committed to the run. I should have known. Well, 10:32 to go.
This is taken at the 3.
Dion Lewis again, up past the 25
And he's up across the 25 and down
and to
at
the 28.
28-yard line. And the Patriots gearing up to go now. Last time
So
they
10
were
and a
out,
half
they
to go.
scored. Still
41-34.
to do.
But it's okay in terms of mindset.
It's a great Super Bowl if you love defense, or if you love offense. Not so much if you love defense. We've allowed 565 total yards.
And it felt like they can attack again and put more points on the board.
Are you scoreboard watching if you're the offense?
LeGarrette Blount out of the backfield, short gain.
We wouldn't be telling the truth if we said that they didn't scoreboard watch. Everyone does it to some extent. But you've got to set it aside right now and just focus on this series. That'll take care of the scoreboard if they punch it into the end zone.
Will the blitz come? Yes, it will. Chris Hogan across the 50.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle,
No reason to rush at this point.
It takes a strong arm guy who can rifle it in there.
We still control our own destiny in this one. And the hole closed up, but LeGarrette Blount breaks free. Back to the 31, or the 41 rather. Look at this play. Looked like it was going nowhere. Ran into about 3 Atlanta Falcons, broke free, and gained 7.
Really well done.
Second down following the run. Brady to throw on second down.
That's Martellus Bennett. That should be a first down. And it will be. First down to the 37.
There's completion to the tight end, and I think they were looking at something out of central casting, frankly.
Absolutely.
I mean,
size, the hands.
Speed. I mean, can flat out run. You put that whole package together, you light up the eyes of an offensive.
Just over 8 minutes to go.
They go play action here on first down. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back.
And Dion Lewis out of the backfield gains 5. Actually going to credit him with 6. Second and 4 coming up.
Safety valves. Nowadays, they're a big part of the
Good play.
Offense. Quit acting like you're so old. You're only 65. On second down, here's Brady.
And Blount again. You could call that, I was going to say, it's his 4th drop.
One of the best routes, one of the favorite routes of any.
And 3rd and 4.
He just ran that one. Nice little angle route. That's supposed to be a catch, and usually
My goodness.
in running back drop.
He may have dropped it after the hit anyway, but he let it bounce off his hands. Man. Oop, not Hail Mary. Whoa, no. We'll see what the formation is.
The offense draws up here on 3rd. A give to the fullback on the down.
Devlin didn't get it.
Give him a couple on the run.
Only 2.
The 4th down.
Well, there's a trust factor in that call. Turning and handing it to
I mean, this is the game right here. We have got to get this.
But how about the defense? They were ready for him, and they were able to stop him.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They come out here in the eye.
And Devlin got it. Open up the middle. Second 4th down conversion after not getting it on 3rd down. The big fella gets it. My, oh my. So to the 16.
And the next snap coming inside the red zone here.
Oh, didn't hold his block. Only got a yard. I'm not sure what that was all about, but we've ran twice as many plays almost. Maybe by the time this drive is over, we will have.
2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Blunt up the middle. Good run. Got 7. It's 3rd and 1.
3rd and 1 situation.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
So 3rd and 1. I'm not going to go to the fullback play here. I'm going to go to the pitch and see what the formation is for the defense. I don't like it. I'm going to go here. And this is going to be another touchdown for Dion Lewis. We had a play down here last time that was very similar. And once again, we're within an extra point of a tie game.
Some people just have a natural nose for the end zone, and he's exhibiting that here in this game. Big-time job, and of course he's got to pat the backs of the offensive line.
Yeah, they can't be lost.
Extra point good by Gostowski. Tied at 41.
70,000 people about to turn blue from holding their breaths, but it's good, and this Super Bowl is tied. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all total.
So it's getting to be crunch time.
New England touchdown. So here comes the kickoff.
Atlanta.
Even here in this 4th quarter.
Hold them to a field goal is all I ask.
And he'll elect not to return.
That's the max I feel comfortable giving up right now. 41-41. What a game we're going to have here on our hands here for the final 5 minutes and 40 seconds. And this way, the way it's going, you wouldn't be surprised if it went to overtime.
Additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Here's Ryan.
And, oh, Malcolm Butler. Oh, my goodness. He broke on that route and should have had it. And that would have been a pick 6. Oh, man.
Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion, and both sides
that
trying to get to the
could have been huge. But not yet.
Team.
Second and 10 now. Ryan.
And that's nearly intercepted. Hightower just decided to knock it to the ground instead of go for the pick, but that is the 2nd straight bad throw by Matt Ryan, looking for Taylor Gabriel in the middle of the field.
See the ball thrown and react to it very quickly.
That route has been called a lot today.
And the offense looking to pick up the first down after the 2nd down incompletion.
And here we go. This is a big play.
On 3rd down, Ryan.
And he hung on. How did he stay on his feet? Let alone hang on to that ball. Who is that tight end? He has been drilled on multiple occasions catching these balls. And look at this. We hit him right away. How on earth did he hang on to that and stay on his feet?
Usually very accurate. The ball's getting
Rowe hit him and somehow didn't take him down. But luckily, the extra yardage will not cost us yet.
Everyone dialed in.
Under 5 to go.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Freeman doesn't get much, only 2.
Across the 40 to the 41. A whole bevy of Patriots there that time to bring him down.
In order to play really good run defense,
Under 5 minutes.
3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big, big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
Watch this run to the outside. Freeman somehow breaks free. Still on his feet. Brought down at the 46 after a gain of 5 after a dangerous play.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance.
3rd and 3. Another 3rd down here.
You're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same.
You've got to
play
cover
again,
the
continue
flat
to move
here.
the ball on the ground, or you can decide
2
to
running
throw the
backs
ball
in the
back, 'cause
formation.
usually you have the
Only
defense
one
back
wide
on its
receiver.
heels.
It's Julio Jones. This could be the game.
On 3rd down.
With a big stop, Devontae Freeman taken down. And we're going to force the first Atlanta punt with 3:40 to go.
Fumbled once already. Maybe he's being a little careful. Not necessarily on that play, but I'm sure that's in his mind somewhere.
Oh, without a doubt, because protecting the football is job one for anyone who's carrying it, and that's exactly what he tried to do on that play.
Matt Bosher to punt it away, and New England with a chance. One final drive, perhaps. Bosher the punt. Oh, it's going to be a beauty. It's going to go out at about the 5.
Should be inside the 10, I think it is. At the 6-yard line.
Well, it can't be easy. Matt Bosher's been waiting for his chance to punt in the Super Bowl all night, and he finally gets it, and it was a beauty.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it?
Well, we'll see.
You feel like
We've
you
got
go back
time,
out there
3
and get it done
minutes.
again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right
Will they
now,
run
and
commit
wanna get
here?
out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go around.
No. LeGarrette Blount, good pickup to the 14. 183 yards for LeGarrette Blount. 2 touchdowns. Dion Lewis has 2 touchdowns.
Once again, leverage wins. The offensive line,
But the run has been such a big part
and found some good
of
space
our
for the
game in the
guy
second
carrying
half.
And at this
2nd
stage
and
of the
2.
game, every play is magnified.
It's not
here
going to
as we
be
get
just the
down
run
the
on this
end.
drive. We don't have that kind of time.
Again, here's Blount.
Blount again. Big hold of the 25-yard line. 2:36 to go.
I've got zero rooting interest in this game, but this is a lot of fun to watch. When you watch a guy get with his offensive line.
This could be the final play before the 2-minute warning.
And I think it has to have been built during the week, during training camp, throughout the season.
Martellus Bennett downfield to the 45, inside the 40. 2-minute warning.
He's almost unstoppable.
And we are darn near inside field goal range already. 6 catch for Bennett, 81 yards, and none bigger than that one.
We're back to perhaps crown a champion after this.
Tom Brady, what a throw and what a catch by the number 1 tight end here in this Super Bowl with Gronkowski out.
So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
And as they said in the Madden prediction for this game, the last thing you want to do is leave time on the clock for Tom Brady. And that's what the Falcons have done. LeGarrette Blount to the 26.
Give him 12 yards on that one.
Content with running the clock now. When will Atlanta use their timeouts?
Even front or an odd front. And an odd front's really
We're inside the 2-minute warning. You'd think they'd start using them.
over the nose of the center.
But maybe they're going to wait until we're down inside the red zone.
Which is an even front. You've got to control those guys in the middle. Whether it's the nose or the 2 defensive tackles in a 4-man front, if those guys can't get moved, you cannot run the ball in the middle.
LeGarrette Blount, first down again, and he nearly broke it. Big First timeout for Atlanta.
First, they've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
First down and 10 from the 12.
So a defensive timeout, chance to regather, regroup, and get set as we resume action. To throw is Brady. He's going to flip that out to the
Dion Lewis not going to gain anything. Timeout Atlanta.
That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. They'll run it now out of the gun.
LeGarrette Blount powering his way down to the 2.
Around the 2. Now hang on here. Timeout called by the
I'm
defense.
content
That'll be their
with
3rd
running a
and
play that
final
doesn't get in
stoppage
here.
As we step
Almost
aside.
purposely.
So they pick up the first down after the run, and now they approach for the fresh set.
To get that clock running.
Go to Blunt, try and pound it in.
That wasn't going to get in anyway, but I wasn't trying to.
Yardage to the 5. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Yeah, let me pump out my chest a little bit, even though I'm not rooting for either team. That was a really
Get
nice
that
defensive
clock
play.
running.
It's awfully fun to watch, even in an offensive game.
So just about a minute to go here, tie ball game.
As fans, we love free football, but the guys on the field don't. They're going to attack and go for the win right now.
Brady to throw.
Hogan! Touchdown, New England! Chris Hogan! 45 seconds, though. Atlanta, no timeouts. It's a lot of time.
Ended at this juncture. That touchdown puts them up 6. I would imagine they'll kick the extra point now.
Potentially a little sooner than I wanted to get in, but can't complain about a touchdown at this point in the game. It is up, and it is good.
They will take a 7-point lead now. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it's
9 plays, 94 yards. Tom Brady with the go-ahead touchdown pass.
Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away.
Gabriel will take a knee.
Take it in the end zone. And with time of factor
And the game
late, he'll just take a knee and they'll start things
now
out at the 25.
is just starting.
Now coming out on
Matt
the
Ryan
field.
to come out. It's going to be on him. You cannot run with Devontae Freeman in this situation.
Should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this
The only way he'll be involved is in the pass game. 3 wide. Julio Jones, Taylor Gabriel.
Limited timeouts. Gotta get out of bounds and keep the drive.
Oh, wow! What a catch, Julio Jones!
Across the 45.
My, oh my.
And now they're in the hurry.
And they spike it with 30 seconds left.
Clocks it with just over 30
One-handed catch, the second of the game for Julio Jones. And this a big one across the middle.
And on 2nd and 10 now.
Wow. Big time play. Jones this time in the slot.
He's back to throw.
Matt Ryan.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
And knocked away.
That would have
Intended for Jones. Logan Ryan on the deflection.
I guess they figure with a guy who is that hot downfield, who knows how to get the ball into the end zone.
It's the first time we really haven't allowed something big to Julio Jones.
Yeah, he's already been in the end zone multiple times. Tried to target him again deep there, but unsuccessful.
Ball was in the air a long time. 3rd and 10. Obviously 4-down territory.
They'll look to throw.
Good pass protection. Once again. Knocked away. Logan Ryan again.
Seconds now to go.
They're trying to get it to Julio, but it's not working.
Your best friend is exactly what we
4th
saw
down
there.
and 10.
Shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
Not a drop, just great defense by Ryan. He's been matched up on him all game, and they're going to go Hail Mary.
This has been, and the biggest play comes now. It's 4th down.
4th down. Hail Mary package in. Matt Ryan. Downfield. It looks like it's going to get there. And it is incomplete. And the New England Patriots are a kneel down away. With 10 seconds to go.
Decision here to be more aggressive in the late stages of this game here in the second half.
And I get it in this situation.
And here it is. Tom Brady, Bill Belichick. One kneel down from their 5th Super Bowl title. The New England Patriots win Super Bowl 51. And I'll let Guyton and Davis handle it from here.
This moment comes, I think you look back at all the blood, sweat, and tears, the offseason, the workouts, training camp, week 1, 2, 3, all building up now to say you're a Super Bowl champion. It's worth it.
It certainly is, and rarely do we have a team that hoists the Lombardi Trophy that didn't have their share of bumps along the way, didn't have to face some adversity in the journey, and now they get to just enjoy it and revel in it. And all offseason, they'll be signing their autographs with Super Bowl champion underneath it.
And they are the Super Bowl champs. The Lombardi Trophy is theirs, and so are bragging rights for an entire season. What a season it has been. Feels like we have been there every step of the way. Our entire crew doing a wonderful job. Thanks to my broadcast partner, Charles Davis. For all those guys, I'm Brandon Gaudin signing off. We'll talk to you next season right here on EA Sports.
What a game. The final score is 48-41. Oh, man. What did we just see? Let's take a look. I want to take a look at some highlights, honestly, first. I think it was the 3rd quarter that Julio Jones touchdown, right? Maybe. Let's find it. It was the one-handed one. That was absolutely incredible. Is this it? No, I don't think so. No, that was the one right down the middle. Maybe it was the 4th quarter. I don't know. We'll take a look at the Chris Hogan touchdown in a minute. But what? What a game. Oh, my goodness. So this must be it. This must be the one-hander. Oh, yeah. All right, so we're down here. Logan Ryan had some pretty good coverage, honestly. And it looks like it's going to hit him right in the hands. It looks like it has a chance to get picked. Julio Jones with the interception. And, I mean, just look at this. Or not the interception, the reception. One-handed for the touchdown. Absolutely incredible stuff right there. And, I mean, I don't know what else poor Logan Ryan could do. I mean, he's right there. His hands are in perfect position. Julio Jones just sticks his hand out and gets it beforehand. He had another catch in this, in the 4th quarter. I don't know if we're going to be able to see it. No, I don't see it. It was the one-hander down the middle. Maybe not. Okay. Whatever. We will go back and take a look at some more of these. There was the other Julio Jones touchdown. Let's go take a look at the Chris Hogan play. I knew I wanted to give it to Tom Brady. We just came out with this little, I believe it's flanker dive is the play. Chris Hogan along the goal line. And at this point, I'm thinking, oh, no. Because I thought the linebacker there was going to stay with him. Well, he didn't. He sprinted the other way. I could have gone to the back of the end zone here. I believe this is Martellus Bennett, maybe? Yep. But this was my primary target all the way. Chris Hogan threw it to him, and a touchdown for the New England Patriots. And that was it. So some plays from that point. I believe this was the one-hander for Julio Jones down the middle, so there's no replay of that. But I think we've seen all the replays we need to see. Tom Brady for 316 and 3 touchdowns. LeGarrette Blount got the MVP, though, and deservedly so. Matt Ryan, definitely a prime candidate if the Falcons win with 430 yards and 3 touchdowns. Did have 1 pick. But it was an absolutely amazing interception by Logan Ryan. This was where the game was won. LeGarrette Blount, 228 yards, 2 touchdowns on the game. Devontae Freeman had 176 and 1 touchdown. And he owned the game early. LeGarrette Blount was really trailing him in total yards, but in the second half, like I said, we were going to abuse LeGarrette Blount and power him against the Atlanta Falcons. James Devlin with 34 yards on 6 carries. Boy, was he needed today. A couple fullback dives that didn't make it. I trusted him to get it there on the second try, and he did both times. Dion Lewis then pounded those in for touchdowns, 2 of them, 5 carries for 25 yards for him. And Tevin Coleman, we did not see much of, 2 carries for 15 yards. Receiving-wise, oh my goodness. Julio Jones' stats are going to be absolutely incredible, and they are. 238 yards, 2 touchdowns. You can't play much better as a wide receiver. That's got to be like a Super Bowl record on 5 catches. Taylor Gabriel was 6 for 120 and a touchdown. Martellus Bennett was he was our leading receiver. 6 catches for 81 yards, did not get into the end zone. Dion Lewis caught 5 balls for 73 yards. Chris Hogan, our favorite target, 9 catches for 66 yards and the game-winning touchdown. LeGarrette Blount out of the backfield. Did he struggle with the drops today. And we will take a look at the drops in a minute. 4 drops on the game. And then see Austin Hooper, my oh my. He had 2 catches that were just absolutely unreal that I thought we should have hit the ball out, but we didn't, and he held on. Mohamed Sanu only 1 catch. Matt Lengel, tight end, I guess, had 2 catches for 23 yards. And Julian Edelman, we did not throw the ball much to him today. He had 2 catches for 20 yards and a touchdown. Malcolm Mitchell had a catch. Devontae Freeman also had 1 catch for Atlanta. And, we will take one look at the drops here. LeGarrette Blount had a ton of them. Chris Hogan, Malcolm Mitchell, Julian Edelman, Dion Lewis. I mean, we had some drops. We made some mistakes. But I guess it didn't hurt us too bad. But LeGarrette Blount, he's not a receiving back, so you can't blame him too much, but you got to be able to hold on to those balls. Some of them were just so blatant drops, didn't even get contacted. There wasn't much for sacks in this game. We only got sacked 2 times. Or no, this is sacks allowed, rather. But we still only got sacked the 2 times. Nate Solder allowed them both, unfortunately. Because I really do like Nate Solder. Logan Ryan had the 1 interception in the game. Kicking was interesting, and for a while I thought it might decide this game until a 2-point conversion by the Falcons tied the game up or got the advantage back to 7. Each guy was 2 for 2 on field goals, but Matt Bryant did get an extra point blocked. He was 3 of 4. Gostowski was 6 of 6. My, oh my. They only had 4 touchdowns in the game. I find that hard to believe. And punting, Ryan Allen did punt 3 times. All 3 of them were very good. Matt Bosher, only the 1, and it was fantastic. 49 yards, and it pinned us inside the 10-yard line at the 6. Kick return, there wasn't much going on. Dion Lewis returned it 5 times for 134 yards. Amendola, 2 for 53. And Eric Weems, the only one that returned kicks for Atlanta out of Beth Cookman College. How about that? And then punt return we didn't return a punt all game because we didn't have a punt that was able to be returned, and Weems only returned 1 for 5 yards. So not much in the punt return category there. As we take one final look, we will take a look at the team stats because why not? And just see where, like, look at this, just how even this game was on offense. 609 to 597. I mean, that's unbelievable. We ran so many more plays than they did. I know at one time we were almost doubling them up on plays. Rushing yards went to us, passing yards to Atlanta. We got more first downs. I guess if you run more plays, you're probably going to get more first downs. But Atlanta hurt us downfield with the plays down field more than we did. We were really dink and dunk. They were more throw it down the field, big runs, all that. Third down conversions. This is something that was interesting. 11 for 17 on third down, 3 of 3 on fourth down. Atlanta, their only attempt was the Hail Mary at the end that sealed it, and they did not get it. 2-point conversions. Atlanta had the one, they got it. Red zone percentage. Nobody had to settle for a field goal in the red zone, or didn't come away from the red zone with points, I guess I should say. 5 red zone touchdowns. I mean, our drives were long and sustained. Theirs were just, blown defensive coverages and fantastic catches by Julio Jones. My goodness. We did, I think all 4 of these were holding penalties. No, that's incorrect. We had the roughing the passer, the BS penalty, early in the game that I thought was really going to swing momentum, and it did for a while. It allowed Atlanta to get back in the game after we had taken a 14-0 lead. And there's the time of possession. Like I said, darn near doubling them up. So we did pretty good, I'd say, on offense. So the final score, one more time, from Super Bowl 51, the New England Patriots 48, the Atlanta Falcons 41, as New England, Tom Brady, Bill Belichick win their 5th Super Bowl title since they both entered the league. Tom Brady since 2000, and he was important in this one. Didn't have much going on in the second half. Only about 100 yards and a touchdown in the second half. We used him more early. But just an incredible game. The best game of Madden, I think, entertainment-wise, I've had all year. And we saved it for the last full one. I'll still have... I'll finish off on my player franchise mode. But after that, I think that's going to call it a wrap for Madden 17. And we will see you next year for Madden 18. Hopefully my Lions can make it past the first round of the playoffs next year, both in real life and in Madden. So I will see you guys for some player franchise mode in the coming days. But for now, goodbye.